Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. My name is Belle and this is the Belle Perspective. And today we're going to be reviewing Summer House, Martha's Vineyard, the blackety black version. Y'all, I love this show. Looking forward to it on the weekend. Doing some Googleations to figure out who the people are. That's how I know when I really like a show, y'all. It's cute. Let me cover some housekeeping items. Y'all know how this goes. Well, for the people who've been here before, they know how this goes. Let's get into the housekeeping items first. So this is a growing channel. This is a growing channel, and I need your help. Okay, I have a goal. I won't say it because I kind of just want to see it happen, but I have a goal of how many subscribers I'm trying to get to, and I need your help. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that like button if you have. Comment, please. That will really help push me up in the algorithm so more people can see my videos and more people can subscribe. There's a goal here. There's a method to my madness, y'all. I need your help, okay? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you've already subscribed, I still need your help. Hit the like button and the comment. Get in the comment section, okay? I do have a few shout outs that I want to give. Y'all know I love to give a good shout out, especially to my new subscribers. It's my way of showing thank you and saying thank you from the bottom of my heart, y'all. So I want to shout out Ebony Jim, Linda Matthews, Davina Humphrey, and a special shout out to D Movie Man. D Movie Man is a fellow YouTuber, and he has a wonderful channel. He reviews movies and TV shows, and I literally just watched on one of my while I was doing a report job at work. I watched his Bridgerton Queen Charlotte prequel, his review. Very well done. Oh my gosh, I loved it. It was warm. He was well articulated. I mean, not that he couldn't speak for himself anyway, but he was very knowledgeable. I mean, he just really was very entertaining. It was fun. I liked watching it, and I think that you'll like watching it as well. So check out D Movie Man. Also want to shout out Shayna_MCD. She's always in my comments and always helping a sister out when I need help. And I hopefully can do the same for her. Check out her YouTube channel as well. And then shout out to Miss Bell. Oh my gosh, I love how you are always commenting, girl. You're always appreciated. She's a super subscriber. I truly appreciate you, Miss Bell. I look out for you. I look for your comments as soon as I finish posting this video. So anyway, shout out to all of you all who subscribed. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And let's get into this review. I'm doing things a little bit old school, just a little bit old school. Typically, I like to take my notes on my laptop so I can kind of like look into the camera. But I did it on paper because I was trying to hurry and get it done. Not that y'all really care, so I'm going to be looking down a little bit. But I'm going to try to make eye contact. If I'm not making eye contact, please understand I'm following my notes, okay? But I still know that I'm still looking and watching you so we can have a conversation about this show. Love this show, by the way. Love this show. Did I say that already? I think I did, but I'm gonna repeat myself because I really love this show. Okay, so we start off from where we left off. Amir was getting in Phil's face. Now, mind you, Phil probably like 6'5", right? Amir probably like 5'8". Amir said, I don't give a damn, okay? Listen, I was bullied back when I was in school. I was black and Lebanese, so poor child probably experienced racism, child. It wasn't bullying, baby, that was racism. Okay, well, bullying mixed with racism. Anyway, he said, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. He said, now I'm able to protect myself. I don't care who it is. I don't care. I got it for him. He said, I got that work for him. I said, here. He actually is coming through for the people in the house, and he's not exactly who I thought he was going to be. And I apologize, Amir. I thought you were going to be an obnoxious, socially unaware, culturally unaware person, and that's my fault. I should have I'm checking my bias at the door. My apologies, Amir. I appreciated the way you stood up for everybody in the house. That was cool. Why the hell was Bria looking like that? Y'all saw how she had all that mascara hanging down off her face, looking like a sad, sorry, soft woman, like she had just got beat up or something. going around trying to garner sympathy from everybody, not clearing up her makeup. I was like, now Bria, why you laying in the bed with your mascara hanging out on your cheeks like that? She is so annoying. I don't like her. I feel like she was doing that to make it seem like it was worse than what it truly was. Anyway, so Jordan goes over to Phil. She says hasn't talked to him. She hasn't met him, but she's talked to him via text and things like that. So she's asking him, Phil, what's going on? Where's all this rah rah coming from? And he is like, he's deflecting. I bet you $100 if Milo pissed me off. I bet you $100 you can't find Milo. I'm pissed because Bria didn't mark the room, and I took a boo boo in Nick's bathroom. Sir, even if Bria didn't put a sticky note on the room, you still did not have to act the way that you did. That was uncalled for, inexcusable. It doesn't even make sense. Then he starts to deflect even further and compliments Jordan. Oh, you cute. Trying to change the subject. Sir, what are you doing? What are you doing? That's when Jordan, okay, so I understood where Jordan was coming from, but I feel like, again, it was poorly executed. Jordan started saying, do you think, oh my God, you called me cute. My life is made, and I get that. Like, I would have probably said the same thing. Like, don't try to deflect by calling me cute. Ain't nobody checking for you like that. I'm not that desperate for man's attention that I'm not focused on what we actually are talking about right now. Phil then says, are you mad that I took a boo-boo in Nick's bathroom so I can take one of yours? This is where Jordan lost me. She started getting up and yelling at this man, calling him a bitch. I'm like, ma'am, I understand how Amir was coming, but why are you doing a lot? Like, you really can't fight him. And I just feel like she was doing a lot because she knew she knew he wasn't gonna put his hands on her. I was just like, girl, Jordan be putting 20 on 10 a little bit for me. And I'm like, girl, I'm starting to see a little bit of 20 on 10 patronization, and I'm not here for it. Okay, so they have a house meeting. They isolate Phil. Security from the production squad is there. And he's like, damn, I'm in timeout already. You absolutely are. You have been out of line this entire time. You've been out of line and out of pocket, and we're ready for you to go. It's time. Okay. The housemates get together, minus Mariah. Okay, I'd like to take note of that because I'll bring that back up in just a second. Minus Mariah. So the housemates get together. They're like, Phil has been a distraction, disruption, and disrespectful since he got here. He got to go. Jasmine says, hey, okay, now that we voted for him to go off, the person who invited him needs to tell him, is everybody clear with that? Here go Bria. No. Hey, whose voice is that? I swear Bria sounded like she smoked about 20 packs of Newports before she had this meeting. It was just, I was like, girl, what is going on? I said, here we go. Here we go. So in the confessional, Bria was like, so we're going to just ignore what Mariah did me before? If my friends got to go, Jasmine's friends got to go. I was like, okay, so that's what we doing, right? She said, Mariah assaulted me. Silas was like, Bria says that Mariah assaulted her. Are you kidding? That was not assault at all. That was not assault. And the way that Jordan retold the story to Jasmine was 20 on 10. It was 30 on 5. Okay. It was 1,000 on 2.5. It was ridiculous. Girl, that is not how this went. Okay. And you didn't include Mariah. That situation between Mariah and Bria could have been solved through mediation. Phil, there's no talking to him. There's no mediation with him. There's no reconciliation. Like, he is just doing his own thing because he likes being obnoxious and he needs to be the center of attention. But Mariah is someone who is coachable. You could talk to her about that. And the girl ain't assault her. Like, let's just be clear. Like, she did not put her hands on Bria, not in that way. And again, Bria, sweetheart, you invited the disrespect. As soon as you responded, it's a you problem. Well, you're inviting disrespect. Says, okay, everyone's in favor of of Mariah leaving. Everyone says folks are feeling bad about it. Jordan again said, I saw what I saw. And I ride with my Mariah heavy. But girl, if you did, then you would have called her into the room and y'all all would have included her in this conversation. Bria and Phil, Bria was basically like, Phil, you got to go home, boy. I'm sorry, I don't know. You got to go home. I mean, Jasmine has a conversation with Mariah. She tells her she's got to go home. She says she's ready to go home. She's mourning her friendships at this point. But she just was disappointed in how the fact that people just didn't take her, forgot who she really truly was. And I said, you're absolutely right, Mariah. Jasmine in the confessional says, I'll always have her back. I said, the hell you did. Shanice, when I tell you this girl is the flimsy friend, that's how I call her. Shanice the flimsy friend to me. Thirst trapping. It just looks desperation. And she told Preston that she wanted to F Amir, right? So we already know her intent. But to do that, girl, Amir says, listen, I see the opportunity, right? 21-year-old Amir would have jumped on the opportunity, but I don't want to sleep with Jordan's best friend because my eyes are on Jordan. I said, okay, come on. Still don't trust Amir, y'all. I don't trust him. Not in that way. I think that he sees Jordan as a challenge to conquer, but I still don't see him as a man who would be about nothing. He's a good friend. I could tell he'd be a really good friend. Up the next morning, Mariah's packing and getting ready to go home. Amir comes to see Mariah before she leaves. He's packing up. He says, I'm really sorry that you had things end up being the way that they are. She said, that's fine. Give me some space. Again, Amir is showing up and I really truly appreciate it. Later on, we find out Amir is the person who started all the mess, who got the shit started in the first place. Amir was the one that put the dog's accoutrements, okay? Accoutrement. He put the dog stuff with Mariah's towels. I was like, oh God, Amir, you did that? What the? You started all of this. No wonder why you went in to Mariah because you felt bad. Jasmine goes in to talk to Mariah. Jasmine, the reason why you're feeling guilty is because you did your friend wrong. You really did. This looked so fun. Okay, I have not done a field day in so long, and baby, I'm good at tug of war. Your girl can pull. Okay? Can pull a little something. Alex, I really do. So they captured the crew in the car, the guys, the girls. Preston with the girls. Preston, you're not a girl, but we like you, Preston. You're allowed in our car. I love Preston. He's hands down my favorite person on the show. He's the voice of reason all the time, every time. Alex, I think he's smart. I think he's mature. He talks about his journey of how meditation really taught him how being this fuck boy and out here in the street and lying to women to get what he really wants is not really showing himself grace as a person. And I'm like, look, mature. Come on. I loved it. I love that. He stops to talk to Shanice about how she was interfering with his personal space, and I was just like, "Ooh." He said technically Shanice is his type, but she kept grabbing his hand at the table the other day, and later on we actually find out about Shanice and the ex-boyfriend who's an up-and-coming actor. And y'all, I had to do the Googleations. I found out his name is Norman Towns. He was on Insecure, but I don't remember what episode because I'm probably one of the only Black women who didn't really think Insecure was that great. But anyway, y'all don't come for me in the comments. Sorry. Anyway, so his name is Norman Towns, and he said that Shanice was a stalker, harassing him. Come to find out, he talked about it on the Breakfast Club. Kinds of crazy stuff, like an article, a blog was written. That's how I found out about it. I said, "Oh God!" Ladies are talking about Alex and the personal space comment and how Shanice was bothered by it. Jordan dropped some communication knowledge. I like Jordan when she tells people how to communicate, but she still I'm still on guard with her. Like, I don't really know how to. I like her. That's my final. I won't say my final answer. I like her, but I don't know if I can trust that answer is what I'm trying to say. You guys are in the car talking. Amir tells everyone that he saw Shanice's boobs. And they were like, "You see her boobs? Like fully?" He was like, "Yeah." He tells the story of how he ends up seeing her boobs. And they were like, "Okay, so why you ain't jump on it?" And he was like, "Because I'm honestly really interested in Jordan, and I just that's that." One is pretty much into Jordan, isn't that correct? Alex said, "Yeah, we pretty much all like Jordan. Pretty much all are attracted to him." Nick with the cap. Nick is such a I have no respect. Miss Bell, I don't have no respect for Nick. I know you was riding for him to well, how else is he supposed to reach out to women if he, can't go into their DM? But Nick full of shit. Okay. He full of she's yachts. Okay. So again, Nick is adamant saying that him and Jordan have a brother sister vibe. Child, we know good and damn well that's not the case. Alex is saying, yeah, he's my brother and all, but he's being intellectually dishonest. He says this is exactly what he said. I don't think Nick is fully clear of what Nick wants. Said, my messy ass. Well, he don't know what he wants. Well, do he want bus? What do you want? Bus? I, I was being, I didn't know. I was like, because he was already giving me, anyway. Mm. And not because he dresses well. It was just, to the beach. They are talking, they're setting up a field day, having a good time, laughing, kikiing, all that, and what not. Amir running. Y'all, he's running trying to set this thirst trap. Child, he stepped on a shell. I hollered. I hollered. They then start talking about the history of the inkwell, right? So Martha's Vineyard in Oak Bluffs with all of I keep wanting to say oaks. I want to put an S at the oak part. Anyway, so they're talking about Oak Bluffs and how it was not inhabited, but a lot of black people will come there and visit, right? It costs money. So it was well to do. Black people will come, and white folks that were around in the area will call this particular spot the Inkwell. And I remember that movie, The Inkwell, such a good movie. Lorenz Tate was in it, young Lorenz Tate, and I can't remember who the supporting actress was. I probably should have looked it up, but anyway, it was a movie called The Inkwell, and I remember watching it as a kid, and I was like, oh my god, this looks like it's like a coming of age movie. It was perfect. I didn't realize that it was on Martha's Vineyard, but now that I'm realizing that they call that Inkwell, the movie is called The Inkwell. It was on the beach. Duh. Anyway, so Amir had that same epiphany as I did, but probably in a different way. He was like, oh my God, black people talking about black history. They never had that in Texas. You see why CRT? You see why black history is important? Adbox, whatever your name is. Hell on Wheels is what I like to call the governor of Texas. Nick's team pretty much won, but because Nick is such a fuck boy, he wants to impress Jordan, so he's gonna let her take it. But he's such a fuck boy, and everyone knows it. Yikes! Amir can cook, y'all, and he's really trying to put the moves on Jordan. He pulls her aside again, and they have a little conversation and whatnot. But y'all, you still ain't. Amir can cook. His mother enrolled him in culinary school, because she said, "Boy, I'm tired of cooking for you. If you're not gonna eat my food, you're gonna fix your own." I know that's right. Home after the beach day, after field day, and Silas, baby, every 4 hours, baby, where you at, baby? Just put an air tag on her for Pete's sake. Just put an air tag on the girl. Because god damn it, I said if he call her one more time. If he say baby one more time, I'ma jump through this screen. Not your personal assistant, Silas. Oh God. Is y'all concerned for their relationship as much as I am? Child, their marriage is looking it's looking a little freak. It's looking a little shaky. I'm not married. Grown up, but it's looking a little shaky. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, so they talk about going to the club. Jasmine like, where the club? Where the club? Trying to tell the club up. She ready to go to the club. I was like, child. I'm not mad at it. The girl, she a party girl, right? I think everybody in the room except for Silas knew that. So guys' night versus girls' night. We want to go to the club, just the girls. Guys need to go to the club, just the guys. And I feel like Jasmine said that because she knew she wasn't gonna be able to have no good time with Silas raggedy ass. But anyway, he says you can have a good time. Jordan says, "Yeah, but we can't be out past 2 o'clock in the morning." Here goes Silas. Yeah, just make sure you have her home. Bring her home at a good, decent time. Sorry, is she on curfew? I'm sorry, is she going to the prom and she needs to be home by midnight? Is that what's happening? I'm with Jordan. Jordan was like, okay, so now we can't go nowhere. We got to just go to tea parties. Yeah, no, I'm good. Yikes. Y'all can have a good time. No free drinks, though. Oh, that's messy ass Jordan. Oh, about to get free drinks. Free drinks. Either Jordan or Jasmine. I can't remember. He was like, no, no free drinks, no free drinks. Because guys are gonna think that they want more. Okay, and so she can easily tell them, I got a man. I'm fine. What are he gonna do then? Like at that, what is he gonna do? So if he want to pay for somebody, if a man is offering a free drink for her and they're having a good time, so so move on, Silas. It's not that big of a deal. Jasmine says, you met me at the club. You absolutely met her at the club, Silas. What is your problem? He was adamant. No, 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 no. Shannon Sharp. I said, yeah, I know she's a party girl. I'm not naive. I met her at the club. But now she's my wife. What the hell does that got to do with anything? So she's still the same person, though. Just because she's your wife doesn't mean she's not still the same person. Are you saying that here is the wife mold and you need Jasmine to step into it with all the fixings and settings of wife? Are you serious? That's not how this works, Silas. She's the exact same person. She just said yes to you and your bald-headed ass. Sick of him. He's too old school for me. Yikes. So Jasmine goes into the room. She mad. Here goes Silas. Baby, baby, baby. You ain't gonna answer my question. Baby, what happened? What happened? What happened? Baby. Because I guess he was trying to get more information as to why Jasmine was drunk at work or something. Just being all insecure and extra and just over the top. Are you concerned for their marriage like I am? Because I really am concerned. Okay. We find out Nick has a girlfriend, and I am not surprised. Was anybody surprised at finding out that he had a girlfriend? I was absolutely not surprised. I said, this is typical fuckboy behavior, jumping in everybody's DM. Baby, he was in Jordan DM, he was in Shanice DM, he was even in Bria's DM. And quiet as it's kept, I didn't even see him being attracted to darker skinned women because all these men give me colorists, but that's neither here nor there. But again, that's typical fuckboy behavior. Be all up in your DM, but have a whole girlfriend, child. Quiet as a kept, a boyfriend. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's not an insult. I'm just saying what I personally feel about Nick. Personally. Preston talks about how, you know, he has never been in a relationship where he has, been protective of someone or someone being very protective of him. We could call it protection. And so they have a conversation about women and the expectation for men to protect them and, show up for them. There's a difference between shutting somebody down who's catcalling me or disrespecting me, but trying to control where I go, how much money I make, what I'm doing. That's protection. That's something else. And I won't go there because I don't want to put that on their marriage, but because I'm only watching TV, right? I don't know what they see. I don't see their relationship 24/7. They need to start going to counseling ASAP. The in episode finding out we're gonna get two new people. We get Summer and Jason. Summer is whose friend? I don't know who Summer's friend is. Shanice maybe. See, look like Alex like her. He said she giving me Hillary Banks. She's very much Hillary Banks. Hi guys, my name is Summer. Very much, and it's definitely Alex's type. Again, I feel like all these dudes give me colorists, but I'm just pointing out my observation. And then Jason is Jasmine's friend, but Silas is looking insecure, per usual, again. So I'm excited to see. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. Y'all, I tried to make this video as short as possible. It's been 30 minutes. It's a damn shame. Let me know what you think about the episode. Am I wrong? Because I honestly Ain't nothing wrong with getting a drink. If you getting a drink, get a drink. There are ways to work the room so you're not making this guy feel like he has a chance. Like, what you doing? You're doing the most with the least. He's doing the most with the least. Anyway, sorry, y'all. I went on a whole nother rant. I'm gonna try to get better. Anyway, get down in the comments. Let me know what you think about the episode. Can't wait to hear your thoughts. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.